Clothing and chemistry, two things that may not seem to have a lot in common.
Yeah, but according to Megan Eddings, they do. Channel 2's Tonight Right introduces us to the local entrepreneur in this week's Sunday Conversations.
You have such an amazing, unique story. Tell us a little bit about it.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, so I founded Excel Lifestyle. It's anti-stink, antibacteria workout clothes. I never thought I'd be an entrepreneur, but I say entrepreneurship found me. I moved here to Houston about 15 years ago. I was selling medical equipment in the med center, like MRI machines, CAT scan machines. But before that, I was working in a chemistry lab. So chemistry is actually my background. And I never thought I'd do chemistry again until I met my now husband, Kyle, and I was washing his workout clothes, specifically about 5 years ago, and I would smell his shirts, and I was like, okay, this problem still exists, because I have two brothers as well. So that stinky kind of workout, musty, mildewy smell whacked me right in the face.
It takes a lot of confidence, you know, to just do what you did. You had this idea and you're like, I'm going to make this work and start a business.
That's right. And I never knew really what, and I still don't know what the end game's going to be. People say, how big do you want to get? I say, well, have you heard of Lululemon? And that's usually my response. And then I'll say, well, we want to be bigger. So you just kind of take it a day at a time and put one foot in front of the other, and don't be afraid to ask for help.
You've been able to work with some pretty amazing mentors.
I have. When I entered these local competitions put on by the city of Houston and HCC in New Spring, they actually assign you mentors randomly. And the cool thing is those mentors 2 years later or a year later are still my mentors. And most recently, I applied for Inc. magazine. They had a national competition where they chose 40 founders in honor of their 40th year as a magazine, and they paired those 40 founders from across the states with a what I call a baller mentor. So literally on the day that we officially launched Excel Lifestyle, August 20th of 2019, I get a call from New York City from Inc. magazine saying, you know, stay by the phone. You've been chosen as one of the top 40 founders, and then your mentor is going to call you. So basically I was sitting there, who's it going to be? Tillman Fertitta.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, so Tillman Fertitta is my mentor via Inc. magazine for the Founders Project for Excel Lifestyle, and it's been incredible. He's been a joy to work with. All of his advice is invaluable. Obviously, he didn't become as successful as he is unless he took, you know, risks, and he's experienced it all, so his advice has been awesome. I initially thought I would just be selling clothing, and then quickly when I started talking about the fabric, people actually want to license the fabric from me and use it in various applications, whether it be in the medical field. I actually pitched to NASA. So NASA's actually, this is actually fascinating. So NASA's astronauts have to work out about 2 hours a day in outer space so their muscles don't atrophy because there's no gravity. So they're looking to develop or find someone who has developed antibacteria clean fabric. So they wear it as much as they want when they're out on their missions, and their fabric always stays clean. So yes, I'm in talks with NASA about the fabric, and just saying it out loud, it's a wild feeling. So being a female entrepreneur has been wonderful, and something that's been really cool is most of my mentors are actually men. So they're not looking at me, which is really awesome, as a female or a male. They're just looking at me for my qualities that I bring to the table.
Houston is one of the top places in the entire country for women entrepreneurs. How does it feel to be a part of that?
It's incredible. I mean, Houston's like the best kept secret in some areas. I mean, we know because we live here, but there are so many different groups specifically tailored to women that want to help women entrepreneurs.
Starting a business or just branching out to something different can be really scary. What's something you would tell a person watching this right now?
Stop just reading about it and thinking about it, and just take the first step and do it. Just rip the Band-Aid off and just take the first step. Doesn't have to be a big step. It might just be file for your LLC. It might just be reaching out to another entrepreneur that you admire and, you know, buying them lunch or coffee and asking them questions, because we all get stuck in these reading positive quotes and reading these business books, but sometimes you just got to take the action.
So how do you feel about how far you've come from the thought in your head to now?
Proud. Proud. And that's not a word I say often. Yeah, proud.
We love bringing you these Sunday Conversations. If you missed one, you can catch up on our website, clicktohouston.com.